Hey guys, so today we're going to be trying a new foundation stick from L'Oreal. It is their Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick Foundation. Has a sunscreen SPF 27. They look like this. If you guys are curious to see swatches, how they apply, and hear a little bit of information about them, then just keep watching. Okay, so I have the shades 401 Ivory, 405 Sand, and 412 Espresso. So the concept of these is that you can use them for foundation or for shaping your face, like as in highlighting and contouring your face. So that's why I have a shade that matches my skin tone, one that is lighter and one that is deeper. So we are going to give that a try. And Sephora recently sent me a few items to test out. This is their Sephora Collection Diamond Cut Buffing Brush. So I figured I would use this with the foundation. It says beautifully designed brush to apply or buff liquid or powder onto skin. Faceted handle is easy to grasp and fits comfortably in the hands for precise application, and it looks like this. I'll take it out in just a second, but before I start crinkling, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about this product. Okay, so it looks like this. It looks like this, like geode, and then you open it up and you have your buffing brush and a holder, which is very convenient, so I'm really happy about that. Really cute. Because like my brushes, they sit out on the table. You know, they're exposed to the elements, the cat fur, the dust. But this is nice. You can kind of close it up when you're done or when it's clean and dry and it stays protected. So I do like this. And it has a flat edge, so it'll sit nicely on a desk surface. So very cool. So I do not have any primer, moisturizer, anything on my face right now. I wanted to see how these apply on bare skin. Let me start with the swatches for you. And these do have expiration dates on the bottom, which is nice. I like that more and more cosmetic companies are putting expirations so you know when it's time to toss it. So here is number 401 Ivory. Here is number 405 Sable. And this one might be too dark for contouring, but we will try it. And this one is 4012 Espresso or Espresso. Hair is semi-pulled back. Let me just wipe these swatches from my hand. All right, so let's try this one. I do have a dampened beauty sponge here. This is the Maybelline Face Studio, so we could try this one as well, or I have this beautiful buffing brush. And I do have a tan. You can't really see that well, so this might match better. You just can't see the rest of me that is tan on camera. All right, so let's try this beautiful buffing brush first.
That worked really easily. I just don't feel like I have enough on my face.
Okay, so this side is applied and this is without. Obviously you can see the difference in color. I feel like stick foundations always look patchy on me. Like right here it looks like it's not really clinging. Here it looks a little bit on the heavy side. I just feel like there are patches that it's not sticking to. Like right here. Okay, so we'll see how it looks when it's all done. Let's try the other side with a dampened beauty sponge. Definitely sheared it out a bit, so let's apply a little more. It's definitely one of the creamier foundation sticks that I have tried so far. And I'm not going to carry it down my neck because I have like a heat rash or something on this area of my neck. I'm not exactly sure what it is. So I'm not going to carry the product down my neck. So it will look a little strange right now, but I just wanted to try the product out for you, show you how it applies. And I should have mentioned you get 0.32 ounces in this stick. So quite a bit more than the Maybelline Super Stay. I would say about average with the Sephora foundation stick. And it is very creamy, very easy to blend for the most part. So that was 405 Sand. Now let's try the highlight shade, which is 401. Try this. I don't know how this is going to work to get into the eye area because it's not a very small tip. Yeah, that's not working, so I'm going to use the tip of the sponge, and I'm actually going to take some of this lighter shade on my sponge. Okay, so that worked pretty well to highlight. I don't think that this brush would work really well for the under eye area, but the sponge is working just fine. Now let's see if we can contour gently. I don't want to go too heavy hand because this is very dark. I would have picked a shade lighter, but this is what I received. So let's give this a try. Oh boy. That actually worked just fine. I feel like I could actually use a little bit more up here. So let's try that. Maybe a couple more dots up here just for some extra warmth. It is a very gray tone brown, so it will work very well on like the deepest skin tones that don't have a whole lot of warmth. As a bronzer, maybe not so much because it is not very warm, but as like a contour shade, it's working pretty well. Okay, so there you have it. We have the foundation shade, we have the highlight shade, and we have the contour shade. They blended really easily into each other. I'm going to look really close and see what my skin looks like up close. It looks quite heavy, as I feel like most foundation sticks do on me. It's very tacky. You can see a bit of transfer on my fingers when I touch my skin, so it definitely has to be set. It has already sunk into my smile lines, and I suspect it will do the same for the forehead lines. But let me give you a close-up so you can see what it looks like. So I will try to pop back in later and give you a look at what this looks like with all of the layers of makeup on top. But as of right now, it looks fine. The shade I feel like is pretty good for me right now. The highlight and contour shades worked just fine. But I do see it already settling into the lines under my eyes. So as a under eye concealer, it may not be the best option. But I would say give them a try. They're drugstore, they're affordable. You can highlight, contour, and get some coverage with this. So probably a good option if you enjoy stick foundations, so stay tuned for my update. Okay guys, so this is the way the makeup looks with powder, blush, highlight on top. I actually think it looks quite nice. It looks very radiant, very fresh. Granted, it's only been on for not even an hour now. As mentioned, it already settled into my smile line right here. That's easy enough to kind of smooth out. It hasn't settled into anything else. My forehead still looks fine. The under eyes look really, really bad. They have settled completely, creased, you name it. So I would not recommend this as a concealer. I think that it works well to highlight, so perhaps highlight your cheekbones, bridge in the nose, center of the forehead, chin, and Cupid's bow, but I would not put the L'Oreal foundation sticks under the eyes. It just creases too badly. If you have a problem with foundation settling into the lines in your face, this may not be the product for you. I feel like, I mean, it instantly settled into the smile lines, and I feel like it's only a matter of time before it settles into the other lines in my face. Obviously here, it's just a complete mess. So while on the face, it looks pretty nice. It doesn't look that heavy. I have setting spray on, I have highlight, you know, all that jazz. So it looks nice and glowy and dewy and fresh and healthy, but don't use it under the eyes or areas where you have wrinkly or dry skin. It's not gonna do you any favors. So the contour I think worked fine. I feel like it was a little too ashy as a bronzer, but it worked fine as like a very subtle contour. Would I continue using it as a contour? Probably not. I would continue using this as a foundation stick, but probably not as a concealer or as a contour product. Just my personal opinion, but to be fair, I'm not a big fan of foundation sticks in general. So if you guys found this video helpful, if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.